Hey Connie, so just wanted to kind of recap today and kind of what I want to focus on over the next couple weeks here with this back and hip and leg deal we got going on here. Biggest thing is promoting the good stuff, right? Promoting the things that we know give recovery. Right now, it seems to be the pool is the main thing. So again, from my end, you just can't do that enough. I think what we're finding is the pool's doing two things for you. One, it's letting you finally relax, relax the muscles, get the tension out. So if you can find other paths for that, that'd be lovely. We'll keep obviously working towards those, but that helps you relax the muscles, and then also it helps engage the core. Both of those things seem to be it's where my focus is for you. Next time that you are walking or standing still and you do get a little extra pain either in the back or down the leg, first thing I want you to do is engage, again, like you're about to get punched. Just that, don't tense everything up, right? Just engage the core muscles, and I think you'll see a reduction in symptoms. If that doesn't work, again, we're not gonna give up on that. Keep trying to work on the engagement without creating tension. I think that's the hard part for you. You engage the core muscles, but then everything else kind of tightens up with them. So that's why the pool is so lovely for you, because it lets you kind of get the best of both worlds. So keep doing the pool on the daily if you can. Also, we talked about muscle relaxers since you have them, and I think that'd be good to start that process. To just check those out, and then you can report back to your NP next week how those are treating. I think that will help a lot with the stretching. So pool often, core activation. Again, ultimately, the goal is to be able to activate that core throughout the day and have that support. But right now, keep in mind when your symptoms are at their worst, that I think that's a nice way out for you, or at least to handle some tougher things, right? We talked about like prolonged walking, around the house or driveway or anything like that. I could see where doing that deliberately during those activities, I think you'll see a reduction. As far as the second part is going to be the stretching, right? We got some tenseness in the muscles. We want to get out. The first two muscles I really want to work on is going to be that quad and hamstring. So real quick, we did today. We had pretty good luck for the quad. I liked. Again, you don't need to I don't want to go super aggressive. I don't want these to be, the hardest quad stretch you've ever done in your life. I want it to be a way that you can do it without tensing everything up. So we found pretty good luck, propping it up on something. This is about 24 inches high is what we used in here. So any sort of, if you got any sort of table, arm of the couch, bed, anything like that, where you can just prop this leg up. If you can think of it, and you do it comfortably, engage the core at the same time, and then just some gentle back and forth, just to start the process of this muscle being able to stretch without fighting. All right. I mean, in here again, we talked about not being able to handle massage or stretch without a lot of pain associated, and that's not normal, right? We want to be able to get that out. So this is just starting the process of just easing tension throughout the thigh. And then the second one's going to be hamstring. I just really want to flip this over. You prop this leg up, and then same thing, just little dips. We're not going for biggest stretch I can do and hold it for a minute, That's only going to create more tension. I don't think you're going to come out of that any happier. But if we can just do these really little baby steps, maybe 5-second holds and come out of it. Maybe just bouncing a little bit. I really don't care how you go about it. The idea is just not intense, not aggressive. We're not treating this like sport. We're treating this like easy breath work, deep breathing, relaxation techniques more than fighting techniques. All right, so hamstring just kind of back and forth, and quad back and forth. That's really the two. We know eventually there's going to be hips and there's going to be back and there's going to be other stuff, and you can always go back to some of that hip stuff we did, down the 6 months ago or so. But that's kind of where I'm seeing today. Just a lot of tension through there that we know that when those were tense, it was creating the back pain. So I kind of want to work up instead of working down right now. So again, pool often, core often, especially when you're having symptoms, re-engage. It's going to be a constant reminder. Oh man, yeah, I lost it. Oh man, I got to get that back. Constant reminder for yourself to keep that core engaged, because you can never go wrong stabilizing that spine of yours. We've talked about how the anatomy of that spine and the hips, that's not going to change, but the support that we give it sure can. Don't really care about the frequency on the quad and the hamstring stretches. Whenever you get a chance, whenever you get to it, again, you're not forcing. You don't want to force any of these. So only do it when you feel like you can have the time to relax and give them the proper attention they need. And then the muscle relaxers, I think, is worth a good shot. Next week we will probably start thigh, hamstring, quad, see what the tension feels like, see if we can get a little bit more out of those. And then we'll start working back up into the hips and back and just see kind of what we tolerate. Still probably going to stay pretty passive with stretch and hands-on next week and maybe the week after. And then I'm hoping we can kind of build back into the physical part of things and the strength work, which is obviously ultimately where I want to get you back to bouncing around. So, all right, that's all I got. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.